Hey, it's HighTechDad, and today I'm doing a quick video on this particular power bank from UGREEN. This is the UGREEN 100W Nexode fast charging power bank. It has 12,000 mAh, so it is safe to use on an airplane. And we're going to go through the unboxing and look at some of the features. And at the end of the video, I'll give you my thoughts and some of the advantages and use cases about this. So stay tuned. So let's unbox the Nexode 100W 12,000 mAh fast charging power bank. So here's what you can see on the box. It's got a 100 watts maximum output. It's good for iOS and Android. It is flight approved, so that's good for airfare, and it has multiple protection for safe charging. On the back, if you can even read this, there are a lot of specifications on the amount of wattage that you can use for each of the ports. So let's take a look at what's inside and see what this is all about. Okay, so there's a nice, easy removable adhesive here. Of course, my nails are really short, so it's hard to do. That just peels off. And let's see what's inside. So, cleanly packaged, as you can see. This is the actual power bank. So we'll open that in a second. And then within the box itself, there is a USB-C to USB-C power cable, and there is a bunch of documentation, help guide, and other information, user instructions. So we'll take a look at that. But let's get up close with the power bank itself. So again, this is the 100-watt version. So I think this is probably pretty good for traveling. It's not too big. It is a little bulky, but not too big. At the top, you have two ports. And let's see if you can see that. One is a USB-C and one is USB type A. And if you can see that there, it should show the wattage that you can use on it. On the bottom, there are some little padded feet, so you can put it face down. There isn't anything else on the sides apart from the power button, and it does say more than power. So why don't we turn this on and see how it works. So a little more details about these two ports here. So most important one, since not too many people use USB type A anymore, the USB type C is both input and output. So input to charge this power bank is 65 watts and the output is 100 watts. So that's pretty good for charging even a laptop, at least maybe one charge. So let's see what the display does when we power it on. I'm pressing and holding this. It might not be fully charged or charged at all, so I may have to charge it up. So yeah, so there's the display. It's showing 34%, so I probably need to go through and charge this up a little more. There are other things that you can do. I'll need to read the manual, but clicking shows that. Pressing and holding may show some other things as well. So let me read the manual. Always helps. So speaking about the manual, it is pretty complex, and you do need a good pair of glasses if you have old eyes like I do. So it goes through a variety of different things in different languages. So there are key things in English are here. I will go through each of those and try and figure it out. There is a layout of what the buttons mean and what you can do. It's got other information on button operation and troubleshooting and how to charge your devices. So quite a bit of different things to go through here. Recharging your power bank, and then additional information in other languages on the back. So I'm going to go read the manual. All right, so I had to go and read the manual. Normally, I don't like reading manuals because I want to see how intuitive it is to operate a particular product so I can explain it to other people. But I was just wildly pressing this button and trying to figure out what would happen. So I think I get it. Needs a little muscle memory. So you can click once to turn on the display. And here you see it's got about 34% left on the charge. If you double click, that turns off the display. It puts it in standby. I believe if you press and hold or double click and hold, it will actually power off the battery. So let's turn it back on. And then there's a neat little feature for trickle charging. So if you press and hold while it's on, it will go into trickle charge mode. That means it won't be sending out as much power through the USB ports, and that's good for smaller devices like AirPods or earbuds or that sort of thing. To turn off trickle mode, you just press and hold it, and that'll go away. So let's charge this up and see what else we can learn from the display as we're charging. So to charge it up, I'm actually using another UGREEN product. This is a 100-watt charger, has a variety of outputs, and this is the included PD cable that comes with it. So I think it is actually pretty highly rated. So kind of interesting here, you can see in standby mode, the screen on this little 100-watt charger looks like a face. And based on what the face is showing indicates the charge of the battery. And again, it's in the manual, but these eyes are kind of falling asleep. So I think it's towards the end of its life. The other funny thing that I learned is you can irritate the battery by just randomly clicking like crazy on it. So you can see angry eyes just showed up. Let's try it again, see if we can get angry eyes. All right, so let's go into actually charging this. So only one USB-C port. I'm putting it in. Let's see what changes there. I do believe everything is charged or connected. So I did check my power cable. It was all set. It's gone into standby mode again. But the thing that indicates whether it's charging or not is actually the circle here. So let's activate the display again. You can see that the circle is solid, but as soon as I plug in the power, and hopefully you'll be able to see this, it starts pulsing. So that is how you know on this 100-watt UGREEN Nexode power bank that it is charging. This will start pulsing on and off, and you can see that it's already gone up a couple of percentage points. So that's the UGREEN Nexode power bank 100-watt version. So the 12,000 mAh capacity. And so not a bad product. You can see it is a little bit bulky, but it has a pretty good price point of about $50. It has a high power output of up to 100 watts, which is great for charging laptops, tablets, and smartphones. It is, like I said, fairly compact and lightweight. It does have fast recharging, so 65 watts in to allow the power bank to recharge fully in about an hour and a half. Disadvantage is it's not super large capacity, so I would probably use this for tablets or smartphones and probably only an emergency for a laptop. And it only has 2 ports, so one USB-C and one USB-A. And if you are charging it, there is no trickle through charging for the USB-C. It's either you're charging it in or charging it out. So this might be good for daily commuters or for students just to have in case of an emergency. And like I said, the key delivery though is it does have 100 watts out power delivery, so it can charge larger devices if you need it. And it's got the kind of innovative digital display, but compared to some of the others in the Nexode power bank line, which I have also reviewed, it doesn't give as much detail as some of the higher end ones. So what do you think? Is this something that you would want to use? Leave a comment in this video or on any one of my social media pages. If you want to get a hold of me, you can search for me on social media, and I'm at HighTechDad. Obviously, I would love to get a like, subscribe, click the button, mash the button, whatever they say. It inspires me to do more product reviews on my YouTube channel. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask me on Facebook. The address is here. It's facebook.com/HTDblog. And then I also have my website of 2 decades strong, which is www.hightechdad.com. But who says www anymore? Anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be reviewing some other products from UGREEN, some other Nexode power bank chargers. So be sure to check out my channel for more. Thanks for watching and see you next time.